everyone, good morning, namaste, namaskaram. How are you all? I am sure you all are having great morning and a great day. Let me try making dosa for my breakfast and then I will share those secrets. तवा इतना गरम है कि पता नहीं क्या होने वाला है. Here it is, my fancy dosa. Guys, do you know today my husband ate put and I am eating dosa. Put is something South Indian dish. Why I am not eating that? Because I don't like it. But do you know captain and first officer cannot eat same food? Not at all. Throughout the flight they can't even have same dessert. Nothing at all. Here I was preparing meal for captain and first officer. Both were separate meal choices. In fact, whatever sandwiches they get, that is also separate and different. They are not supposed to eat any same kind of meal to avoid contamination. Basically, if the meal is contaminated by chance, both will not be affected on this same flight. Also, both of them cannot eat their meal together. So basically one have to eat first and another one have to keep on flying that time, take care of technical things. And later once they are done, we can serve to the another one. Only thing they can have together and same is beverage. Here I was preparing beverage for both of them. And that is not an issue if they want to have it together. Do you know cabin crew go through regular grooming check before every flight? Qatar Airways is very strict when it comes to grooming of cabin crew, and not only female cabin crew, that goes same for male cabin crew. I will discuss very important recruitment factor also. Any male crew who is getting recruited in Qatar Airways, you cannot be bald at the time of interview. If you have a scanty hair in front and at the back and you're not able to hide it somehow, they will not take you as a cabin crew. But just in case if you had full hair when you were giving interview but later you go bald by Doha water or genetic, there is no issue. They will not terminate you for that reason. Anyways, you're not supposed to keep very long and colorful hair, so be mindful of that. And before I finish my final packing, I am sure you have seen all cabin crew smiling and welcoming you at that time at the door when you enter. But do you ever feel that time they are selecting their ABPs? Hello sir, welcome aboard. How are you doing today? He can be one of my ABP, which is able-bodied passenger, who looks physically fit, he understands English, and surely he will be able to help me in case of emergency. Also, apart from that, there are few passengers who are not allowed to sit at emergency exit. That could be when I am traveling with Tanishq. I will not be allowed to sit at emergency exit, or when I was pregnant, I will also not be allowed to sit at emergency exit. Also some very elderly people, many more. So this is how we select our ABPs, because they can be hindrance during evacuation, and also pregnant lady can be pushed. People can push her in case of emergency. People panic. So that's why we prefer not to put them at emergency.
Hey, what are you doing? Aren't you supposed to go? What are you reading?
We need to prepare for our briefing. We can't go like this. We have to study. Do you know every cabin crew go through intense safety training, including first aid, where they are trained for aircraft type and which kind of safety equipment is there, how to use it in case of emergency. And also when it comes to first aid, they also teach us pregnancy, how to deliver a baby on board, just in case if we have a pregnant lady and some emergency comes. So we need to handle those things. So if you see cabin crew on board who are looking confident and smiling, they are not only there to serve you, they are well trained when it comes to medical emergency or any kind of emergency on board related to aircraft. Apart from that 2 months training, they are regularly every year going to do recurrent, which is revising the same training, but that would not be for 2 months, that goes only for 2 days. In that training, they will revise everything related to safety and first aid. On top of that, before every flight, there is intense 15-minute briefing. That is part of every flight. Without briefing, flight is incomplete. They will not be able to come for flight. So in that briefing also, they are supposed to answer safety questions which can be asked by supervisor from anywhere from the manual, and it is difficult. So next time when you go on board, feel safe, your cabin crew is well trained and you are in a safe hands.
You're going for a long flight, you didn't even rest well.
No problem, I can always rest in CRC. CRC is crew rest compartment. It is mainly available at the back side of the aircraft. It can be towards the ceiling of the aircraft or down depending upon the aircraft type, and you can secure it. It's a bunks basically, and we have 8 to 16 bunks depending upon which aircraft you are flying, and it is always close to galley for cabin crew and close to flight deck for flight deck crew. Whenever crew is resting, they are supposed to wear proper pajamas, and temperature can be also adjusted. Even lighting can be adjusted. It is always close to aft galley. Time to discuss our secret number 5. Guys, whenever you see crew at airport, they are walking, you must be thinking that they must be operating passenger flight, which is obvious, right? That they were coming from somewhere and passengers will be on board. Not really. Well, in Qatar Airways, sometime cabin crew are scheduled by rostering to operate only ferry flight. Ferry flight means you are taking flight empty, without customer, to another destination. Looks like this. See, I'm the only one running in the cabin and trying to pose like Bollywood actress. Sometimes we operate cargo flights where aircraft is empty, but you are taking cargo with us. Cargo in the cargo compartment only, not inside the aircraft. So here you will be still responsible for safety duty of the aircraft. You do not have any service related duty. However, at the end of the flight, you need to check everything, like how you came and you did your safety check. So we are supposed to do our safety checks even when there were no passengers. Final grooming check and I am out. Guys, does it even happen with you before when you are sitting in front of cabin crew? There are jump seats in between, in front of passengers, and you are sitting there and suddenly you are talking to crew, but they tell you, could you please give me a moment? That is when they start their silent review, which is alert. So what is alert? Alert is something which we are doing in our mind. It's a mental review before every takeoff and landing, where we need to remember that where we are flying, what is the area, which kind of land it is. Are we gonna land over water, or it's a mountain or hilly area? We need to know everything, and as per that we need to do our mental review for landing because it is crucial. That's it for the day. Signing off from Dreams channel for today. We'll be back with new and exciting video about cabin crew or personal blog, and I hope you really like this video. Keep loving each other. And also this henna is not allowed, huh?